The Roosters have scraped through for a stunning victory in the second qualifying final at the Sydney Football Stadium. Plenty of fireworks were expected between the Tigers and Roosters, and the matchup between the two teams finishing third and sixth was bound to get even hotter, with newly crowned Dally M winner Todd Carney up against Kiwi superstar 5'8" Benji Marshall. The Tigers hit the field after a 3-point loss to the Titans on the Gold Coast, their first defeat in a month. The Roosters only managed to scrape through against the Cowboys, but were under the pump early, courtesy of a big hit from Gareth Ellis. But the Tigers' second row was denied the opening try by the Dally M medalist.
Oh, he dropped the ball, I think.
Hold the phone.
I think Gareth Ellis, looking at his face, has dropped the ball.
It was a case of once bitten, twice shy for Ellis, who was denied again.
Gets the ball away, they're over the line, and I think it might be held up in goal.
I think it's the same man, isn't it?
It's Gareth Ellis again.
But as the old saying goes,
Ellis has scored, third time lucky.
You wouldn't believe it. Luck certainly wasn't on Ellis's side. The Tiger denied thrice after Benji Marshall was penalised for interfering with Mitchell Pearce. The Tigers should have been well in front, but frustration began taking its toll. And was it any surprise that Ellis was the perpetrator? His high shot on Carney gifting the Roosters a penalty, the 5'8" kicking Julie for the first points.
10 tries, 34 goals, 1 field goal. 109, make it 111.
It was starting to look like Groundhog Day for Tim Sheen's men.
Ashford, he's over the line, but the corner post is gone, and there's an inquiry on this one too.
No try. Minicello has stopped him. He's come up with the football. They have stopped him from getting it down again.
It took a dual international to finally break through the Roosters' formidable defence.
Surely, Takiri had scored another try at the Sydney Football Stadium. His record here is good.
And pity this poor photographer on the sidelines who bore the accidental brunt of Anthony Minicello. Bo Ryan putting his body on the line on the stroke of half-time, and it paid dividends as he ran in the Tigers' second.
Floats it up for Bo Ryan, he's over! Bo Ryan has scored for the West Tigers.
The West Tigers in front by 8 points at half-time. And while the Tricolour's scrambling defence continued to hold firm, the same couldn't be said about their attack. An intercept from Blake Ashford gifting the Tigers their third straight.
Ashford's over halfway. It's Carney chasing. Ashford and Carney. Carney and Ashford. Ashford scores. He makes it to the line.
A field goal by Tigers captain and Dally M hooker of the year, Robbie Farah, adding an extra point.
Farah, he has landed it.
Coming off the bench for his debut game, 19-year-old Tiger Ben Murdoch-Masila. And the 110-kilo prop was keen to impress.
The 19, and look at them, they come from all over the place. Tigers coming from everywhere.
Carney's continued good work, meanwhile, finally paid off, setting up his skipper for the Tricolours first.
He passes, and that's the scores.
They seemed back in the game when Mini crossed over, only for the fullback to be denied after dropping the ball.
The Ryan tackles, grabbed his hand, and it's forced the ball loose.
Forget what I said about looking good for the Roosters. It didn't look that good.
It wasn't over just yet. Carney setting up Pearce to make it a 1-point game with just minutes remaining.
Got support, Mitchell Pearce, he has scored!
Making matters worse, Marshall came off injured. Some magnificent defending from Robert Louis and one massive brute hit from Simon Dwyer looked to have saved the Tigers' bacon. But there was another twist.
To the 30, they run for a try now. It's come down to Graham, back to the middle. It's found Minicello, a long-range shot from Anasta.
He's got it!
Oh, what a kick! He got a kick! Anasta has nailed it!
Anasta's field goal taking the game into golden point for the first time in a final series. Both sides missing crucial chances, but it was the Roosters who finally conquered in the end.
Payton does the same for Fulton. Intercepted by Kenny Dow. Gibbs is after him. Fulton's after him. They are not going to get him, although here's Simon Dwyer late. Takiri late, but it's Kenny Dow.
Last week's hero Sean Kenny Dow again coming to the rescue for a stunning victory. 19-15, the final score. Daniela Intilli, Big Pond Sport.